Did you know that China and Russia have significantly increased their bilateral trade, reaching over 146 billion in 2021? This growing cooperation between two of the world's most powerful nations is reshaping global geopolitics. Today, we delve into why China and Russia are cooperating more and more, exploring the strategic, economic, and political factors driving this partnership and its implications for the world. The foundation of the China-Russia relationship lies in their shared history and strategic interests. Both countries have experienced periods of conflict and cooperation, but in recent years, their relationship has evolved into a strategic partnership characterized by mutual benefit and common goals. This cooperation is driven by several key factors, including geopolitical considerations, economic interests, and a shared desire to counterbalance Western influence. Geopolitically, both China and Russia view their partnership as a means to counterbalance the influence of the United States and its allies. The post-Cold War era saw the United States emerge as the dominant global power, often pursuing policies that China and Russia perceived as encroaching on their spheres of influence. For Russia, the expansion of NATO and the EU into Eastern Europe has been a source of tension, while China has been concerned about the US presence in Asia and its support for Taiwan. The alignment of their geopolitical interests has led to increased military cooperation between China and Russia. Joint military exercises have become more frequent and sophisticated, demonstrating their commitment to strategic alignment. In 2018, the two countries conducted the Vostok 2018 exercise, one of the largest military drills since the Cold War, involving around 300,000 troops. This cooperation extends beyond exercises. Russia has also been a key supplier of advanced military technology to China, including the S-400 missile defense system and Su-35 fighter jets. Economic interests are another driving force behind the growing China-Russia cooperation. Both countries see mutual benefit in strengthening their economic ties, particularly in the context of Western sanctions and trade tensions. For Russia, Western sanctions imposed after its annexation of Crimea in 2014 have pushed it to seek alternative markets and partners. China, with its massive market and demand for energy resources, provides an ideal partner. Energy trade is a cornerstone of the China-Russia economic relationship. Russia is one of the world's largest energy producers, while China is the largest energy consumer. This complementary relationship has led to several significant energy deals. In 2014, Gazprom and China National Petroleum Corporation, CNPC, signed a $400 billion deal for the supply of Russian natural gas to China via the Power of Siberia pipeline. The pipeline became operational in 2019, and it is expected to deliver 38 billion cubic meters of gas annually by the end of 2024. In addition to natural gas, Russia has become a major supplier of crude oil to China. In 2020, Russia overtook Saudi Arabia as China's largest crude oil supplier, exporting more than 83 million tons of oil to China. This energy trade is vital for both countries. Russia diversifies its energy exports away from Europe, while China secures a stable supply of energy to fuel its economic growth. The Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, China's ambitious infrastructure and investment project, also plays a significant role in China-Russia cooperation. Russia has shown strong support for the BRI, seeing it as an opportunity to enhance connectivity and economic development in its vast, underdeveloped regions. The initiative aligns with Russia's own Eurasian Economic Union, EAAU project, which aims to integrate economies across Eurasia. The synergy between the BRI and the EAU has led to joint projects in infrastructure, transportation, and logistics, further strengthening economic ties between the two nations. Trade between China and Russia has been growing steadily, with bilateral trade reaching 146 billion in 2021, up from 107 billion in 2020. This trade is diversified across various sectors, including energy, machinery, and agricultural products. China is Russia's largest trading partner, while Russia is a significant source of raw materials and technology for China. The two countries have set a target to increase their trade to $200 billion by the end of this year, reflecting their commitment to deepening economic integration. Beyond trade and energy, China and Russia are also cooperating in technological and scientific fields. Both countries are investing heavily in high-tech industries and innovation, and they see mutual benefit in collaborating on research and development. In 2021, China and Russia agreed to jointly build a research station on the Moon, a testament to their growing partnership in space exploration. This collaboration extends to other high-tech areas, such as artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and 5G technology, where both countries aim to reduce their dependence on Western technology and enhance their technological sovereignty. The political alignment between China and Russia is another critical factor in their growing cooperation. Both countries share a vision of a multipolar world order, where no single country, particularly the United States, dominates global affairs. This vision is reflected in their foreign policies, which often align on key international issues. For example, both China and Russia have opposed Western interventions in Syria and Libya and have called for a diplomatic resolution to the North Korean nuclear issue. At the United Nations, China and Russia frequently coordinate their positions and use their veto power in the Security Council to block resolutions that they perceive as infringing on their sovereignty or interests. This political alignment extends to other international organizations and forums, where China and Russia often work together to promote their shared vision of global governance. The personal relationship between Chinese President Xi Jinping and Russian President Vladimir Putin has also played a role in strengthening bilateral ties. The two leaders have met numerous times and have developed a rapport that facilitates cooperation. This personal chemistry is significant in international relations, as it can help bridge differences and foster a sense of mutual trust and respect. Despite the growing cooperation, there are challenges and limitations to the China-Russia partnership. Historical mistrust, competition in certain areas, and differing long-term strategic goals could potentially create friction. For example, while Russia is a key energy supplier to China, it is also wary of becoming overly dependent on the Chinese market. Similarly, China's growing influence in Central Asia, a region traditionally within Russia's sphere of influence, could lead to competition and tension. Furthermore, while both countries share a common interest in counterbalancing Western influence, they have different approaches and priorities. Russia often adopts a more confrontational stance, while China tends to pursue a more cautious and pragmatic approach, avoiding direct confrontation with the West. These differences could pose challenges to the long-term sustainability of their partnership. Nevertheless, the benefits of cooperation currently outweigh the challenges, and both countries continue to deepen their ties. The China-Russia partnership represents a significant shift in global geopolitics, with implications for international relations, global security, and the balance of power. As China and Russia strengthen their alliance, other countries, particularly in the West, will need to adapt to this new reality and find ways to engage with this powerful bloc. To summarize, the growing cooperation between China and Russia is driven by a combination of strategic, economic, and political factors. Their shared interest in counterbalancing Western influence, the complementary nature of their economies, and their political alignment on key international issues have fostered a robust partnership. While challenges and differences remain, the China-Russia alliance is likely to continue shaping global geopolitics in the coming years. What do you think are the key drivers of the two countries' cooperation, and how should other countries respond to this emerging alliance? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth discussions on global politics and international relations, and thanks as ever for tuning in.